Before we start, I am a Canon fanboy through and through, but I shoot video on Sony. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Stick around and I'll tell you why I exactly switched.
This is going to be a comprehensive review.
My name is
Shut up!
So I've been a freelance videographer / photographer for maybe 5 years now, and for 3 of those years I've been shooting Canon. I initially was shooting on a Canon 70D. I remember the first day I bought the camera, actually the first day my dad bought me the camera. I was so excited simply because Casey used the same camera. I even got the bendy tripod and the video mic on top. And then after I got the 70D, I was shooting with it, and a couple of years later I found Peter Mckinnon on YouTube, and he's literally my favorite video / photo person on YouTube, and he uses Canon. So that like cemented my obsession of Canon and Canon lenses and whatnot. My inclination towards Canon is purely based because of the people I idolize and the people I follow on social media. That being said, Canon, you have to stop letting us video people down. The single most important reason as to why I'm shooting on Sony is simply because of the 120 frames per second 1080p video. Canon does not offer that, and the only camera that I know right now that offers that is a 1DX Mark II, which is almost 800,000 Sri Lankan rupees, and I don't make that much money freelancing, so it doesn't make sense for me to like go and buy a Canon 1DX Mark II. The highest that Canon offers in any of the cameras, for example maybe the 5D Mark IV, the only frame rate they offer is 60 frames per second on 1080, and that is kind of not enough because I was starting to do videos for a lot of clients, and all of my clients simply was in love with slow motion. They just wanted slow motion shots in their corporate videos or their promotion videos or whatnot. So I had to get a camera that offered 120 or 120 frames per second. So I started freelancing for this production house, and they were using the A6500, and I remember as soon as I just started using it 10 minutes in, I knew that I need to get the camera because it was delivering slow motion video, and it was better than the 70D in low light. So I went to the store the next day and got the A6500, and it's not user friendly. The menu system is a little cumbersome, but it gave me what I wanted, so I ended up buying it. Now the second reason I switched from Canon is because of these guys. Batteries. Canon, the 70D does not let me charge through the camera. I have to get a separate. I mean, it comes with a separate charger, and because I couldn't charge while shooting, I had to buy multiple batteries. I remember the first time I got a full day shoot. It was actually a full day shoot for 2 days. I was panicking after agreeing to do the shoot, simply because my next concern was battery life. I've never shot video for more than a couple of hours, and one battery got me through a few hours, but then I had to go and buy extra batteries, and I have no idea why batteries are so expensive. I couldn't afford to get the genuine Canon ones. I went and got the knockoff ones that still say Canon on it but cost half as much, so I got 3 extra battery packs. And with the Sonys I could use this. Basically this is the power bank I use. They give me the option of charging with power banks, and these are super cheap considering that you don't really need any cables, you don't need a power outlet, you can charge on the go. So compared to those batteries that I bought for Canon, these are like super cheap. I can even use them for other things. I'm not confined to just using them for my camera. So that's basically it. 120 frames per second, and charging on the go. That's what I literally need the most. when I'm doing work for clients, or when I'm just doing videos for myself. It comes super handy, especially the 120 frames per second when I'm getting B-roll shots. It keeps my shots steady because it's 120 frames per second. When you slow it down, all the shakes just slow down with it, so you don't really see the shakes. And that's pretty much it. I recently went and bought A7 Mark III. If you guys didn't watch the unboxing, go ahead and check that out. I'm excited to do videos about that. Guys, like the video, comment on it if you guys want to see anything, or if you just something particular about the camera that you guys want to know about, and I will see if I can get to it.